Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
Welcome to Baltimore's inner heart. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. These guys got it done in the 4-5 game last week. They face another tough... One of the tight ends in motion right. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Your tight end motioning left here. Second down, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
14 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now the first carry for King Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll motion the tight end right. On first and 10, Jackson. The throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. What a move! He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession?
Jackson gonna keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
This is Henry. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Hopkins sent in motion. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 2. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Jackson now on second down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jamaris Stewart, there on the stop.
36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Play action now. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
and 8 yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Third and 2. Here we go. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Jackson on 3rd and 2. Open man left side. He's got it. And the Ravens going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
One of the tight ends motions right. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Henry. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Now, Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Jackson's pass complete to Derrick Henry. A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
First down throw for Jackson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The shotgun, here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. 2nd and 10, Jackson to throw again. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First and 10.
13 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Again, it's Jackson. A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Battle there defensively.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson up top again. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
To throw, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
The
and
tight
10
end motioning left here.
35-yard line.
Now Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Bateman is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down.
Pistol give to Henry. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll step up and run. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Bateman is the motion man. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
He was
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now, it's 3rd and goal. Throwing Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown, Ravens. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. Hits it away quickly, and it's caught.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Lamar Jackson. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg Shade. Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson now. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
2nd down. Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun, Jackson. reception of the game. And good for a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They're running on first down with Henry, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll motion a tight end right.
20-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. There's that man again, another catch. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He takes off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him...
For Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Baltimore.
Now it's Jackson. Pulled in by Henry. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Again, it's Jackson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Mike, I mean, what a game.
So it's a win here for the Ravens.